this, Wildcat team. And, we've heard some really good stuff on and off the field here. After this play, we'll talk some more. Here's Blaine Burrow in shotgun. Going to fake it to Daniels. He's going to roll out left. He fires it. And incomplete to Dowdy.
Yeah, that's kind of given us a little bit thoughts from last week. Last week we had a lot of fumble, just wasn't able to reel it in. Maybe 5 to 3 yards, just a little bit overthrown, underthrown. Wasn't able to get it solid down. So hopefully Blaney can get that figured out this week.
Yeah, and the stuff that's off the field we have learned is that, number one, Logan Rogersville has decided to leave the Big 8 to go to the new Ozark Mountain Conference, I believe. And here's a good screen pass out to Dowdy. Dowdy makes one man miss, tries to make a few more, but is gang tackled.
There is a flag on the play. We do apologize about this late start. We've had a lot of technical difficulties out here in Logan Rogersville. You'd think there'd be some pretty good signal, but there's a lot of fields around us, so having a little bit of problems here. But yeah, flag on the play. Yeah, as you were saying, Logan Rogersville is doing something kind of crazy. Logan Rogersville is leaving the Big 8. They're starting a new conference called the Ozark Mountain Conference, and that came as a big shock. Ozark Mountain Conference will consist of Bolivar, Branson, Marshfield, Carl Junction, Logan Rogersville, and West Plains. Marshfield is another one that we're losing in the Big 8. Big 8 also made another announcement that there is 9 members left after us, Springfield Catholic, and Hollister announced we would leave to join the Mid-Lakes Conference. So those are now Aurora, Cassville, East Newton, Lamar, McDonald County, Monette, Mount Vernon, Nevada, and Seneca. A lot of big mashups here. Going to be crazy next year. Going to be a lot different.
Yeah, the Big 8 is kind of like, kind of disintegrating right before our eyes. But here we go. Blandy in shotgun. No one near him. He's going to throw it deep. That's Dowdy. Dowdy behind the man.
Oh.
Does he have it? No. Incomplete, the refs say. And
yeah,
it will come up. It'll be 3rd and 15 coming up for the Wolves. But like I was saying, the Big 8 Conference has announced that they will have only 9 teams left, and there will be no more East and West.
It's just together.
So those remaining teams like Cassville, Nevada, Seneca, and some of the remaining teams from the East like Mount Vernon are going to join together to just make the Big 8 in, form of the 5 teams leaving. Here's a good screen pass out to Dowdy. Dowdy with some extra blockers, but is initially tackled after a minimal game. That's not going to bring up first down. That's going to bring up 4th.
Which kind of honestly, when you think about it, we're moving because the Mid-Lakes Conference is a lot closer than Nevada, Seneca, Lamar, those type teams. It's a lot closer because they're all within an hour to 2 hours of each other. And playing in Southwest Missouri, that's pretty darn good because Nixa has to go to Republic. You got teams like, West Plains is going to have to go to Bolivar for the Ozarks Mountain Conference. But it's...
Yeah, the Ozark Mountain Conference, Logan Rogersville and Marshfield have decided, here's a fake. Fake to Daniels. Daniels does not get free.
Oh, they're calling him got it.
Did he get it?
Oh my gosh, I think he got it.
He will.
We got to go back to that. So Blandy Burrow is our kicker. He's our punter. Blandy is back. Absolutely leaps up in the air and falls on his face like it was a terrible snap. But then Chris Daniels took the snap and went for a first down. Made 15 yards on the play. Very nice.
Yeah, great play design by Coach Anthony McFarland. Yeah. Here we go. Burrow faking the run. He's going to throw it deep again. That's the fifthlet. Incomplete just to the inside.
There is a flag on the play, I do believe.
There could be something on late hit or something on a hit.
Pass interference even, because if he was able to cut back into that play, he may have been right there.
2nd down and 10 from the Wildcat, 40-yard line.
Oh, looks like no flag. I don't know. 2nd 10 on the 40-yard line.
As we were saying, Coach Andy McFarland is an absolute unit at deciding plays, and that fake punt was one of them. Here we go. Just going to hand it off to Daniels. Daniels gets free of one, bounces to the outside. He's got some room. tries to get free of another, but ultimately tackled down by number 9 on the Wildcats.
Yeah, Chris Daniels last week ran 23 times, ran for 202 yards and 2 touchdowns.
We do have some stoppage in time here.
There's a flag on the play, Keyston. I'm not sure who it's on. They're motioning towards Logan Rogersville, but a call has not been made as of yet.
Face mask on the defense. That'll tackle an extra 15 yards.
Yeah, it was a running fest last week. Daniels ran for 202 yards. Bolin ran in 6 carries for 23. Burrow ran in 3 carries for 40 yards. Holy! Burrow showing that he putting on a bit of mass, putting on a bit of size. Burrow can definitely run. The passes that as we've said before, were not really there last week. But as we have James Dowdy, that is Zach Preston and Nathan Mitchell out, and then we're gonna fake the pass and hand it off to Chris Daniels, and he's gonna be pushing for a couple extra yards.
Chris Daniels.
Yeah, couldn't get too much there.
Maybe second.
The Wildcats really stiffing that out there.
Dre Jones and number 60, Braden Hint.
4 yards on the run, very nice there.
2nd down and 6.
Big thing that we got to look at this week especially, is Logan Rogersville football. Their quarterback, Thesson Pregan, who passed for 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns last year, tore his ACL in week 2 against Lamar. Oh my gosh, that's huge. That could make or break your season if you don't have a good starting quarterback.
Yeah, we should expect that running back number 22 is going to be back there at quarterback. And whenever running backs play quarterback, you know they're going to run the ball a lot. Last week, we contained the run against Aurora. This week, we have to contain it even better against Logan Rogersville. Obviously, the offense is going downfield. Here we go, shotgun formation. He's going to throw it, tipped up and incomplete. Good play there, number 22.
That's Colby Ballo, who is usually a running back linebacker, but now has kind of transitioned into that running back quarterback hybrid kind of idea that they're starting right here. From what I've heard, and the game will definitely tell of if this is true or not, he's big, but he looks good, but he's not as good as he looks. He has the cowboy collar on, so
yeah, the
Cowboy
Wildcats
fans will definitely know that.
Wildcats are definitely going to run a lot of Wildcat. Here's a pass. Burrow's going to run it here to the outside and goes out of bounds. Burrow, a little outside pass to Dowdy. Dowdy passes it back to Burrow.
That was a 4th and 6 play, and we didn't get it. We didn't make the first down.
So it will be a turnover on downs. The offense comes off. The defense, the one we are looking at today, is the Wolves defense. Like I said a little bit ago, you have to contain the run. If you can't do that, there's no way that we can contain anything from this Wildcat offense.
Yeah, Reed Spring is currently 2nd in the Big 8 East, just behind Mount Vernon. Both teams are 4-0. So a decisive win right here, and then going into next week, that would definitely be amazing to win that conference and then hopefully be 2nd in the district.
Here we go. Ballo is just going to take a quarterback run. And speaking of the Big 8 Conference, the standings right now are Mount Vernon's in 1st, Reed Springs in 2nd, and Logan Rogersville is in 3rd.
Oh, wow.
Reed Spring and Mount Vernon are both undefeated in the Big 8 East.
Yeah.
Logan Rogersville fell to a Big 8 East opponent. I believe it was Mount Vernon that they fell to.
Okay.
So, Logan Rogersville still has a chance to win the conference. If they win out and Mount Vernon loses out, they will be the Big 8 Conference champions.
That's a lot of what-ifs, Keyston. I mean, the state championship run was a lot of what-ifs, but that is an insane amount of what-ifs, especially in Southwest Missouri football, where it is cutthroat as it gets.
Yeah, and if the Wolves win out for the rest of the season, they get the Big 8 East Conference. Obviously, next week, we will be facing Mount Vernon, probably for that title if we win here today.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But if we do beat them, we will be number 2 in our district due to there being due to there being 7 teams in our district, Seneca holding that #1 spot, unless they lose to McDonald County and Nevada next week, it's probably not going to happen. But that clinching that #2 spot would be amazing. And there's Ballo.
Yet again with another quarterback run. And the Wolves stiff it out perfectly to hold him to no gain. It will be 4th down coming up. And they look to just be punting it.
Did they even make a first down there, Keyston?
I don't think they did. But here we go. Punt formation for both teams. That's James Daly back there to receive the punt. We'll see what they can do here. We saw earlier on the kickoff, it went out on a touchback. So this kicker slash punter definitely has a leg. We'll see if he can pin him deep. Oh, what a boot here. Goes right over Dowdy's head. And now go down to inside the 15-yard line. Almost to the 10, it seems like, at the 11-yard line. What a boot by the punter.
Yeah, and kind of just this, I feel like that's the mentality of this team. I just saw Chris Daniels, our starting running back, as he was walking down the field because he plays defense and offense, came off for special teams. He had his helmet up, pulled it down, and ran on the field. That's kind of this idea of this football team this year. Their quote this year is shatter every expectation, and that's what they do. They have just a go-for-it attitude.
Here we go, Burrow in shotgun with Daniels to his left. He's just going to hand it off to Daniels. He's going to break free right up the middle and gets close to first down, maybe down just a yard shy. It will bring up 2nd and 1 for the Wolves offense.
Yeah, Daniels has definitely been our workhorse on the run. Dowdy definitely got targeted a good amount in the earlier season. Then Nathan Mitchell got targeted a lot as of late. Daniel Fiflet's been getting a couple targets as well. So we're seeing we got a pretty good wide receiver core. Not so much for Logan Rogersville, but I believe that's Jace Bolin running it straight up the middle. There's the junior showing why he's got some plays here and a good amount of reps, I would say.
Yeah, that'll be enough for a Reed Spring first down, moving the chains very nicely after 2 plays. They went from the 11-yard line to what seems like the 23-yard line. So net of 12 yards so far in 2 plays. That's a good formula you want to see for the Wolves. Here we go. Burrow in shotgun with both Daniels and Bolin right next to him. And he's going to hand it off to Bolin. Bolin's going to hit that outside. Great blocking by Daniels. Bolin, and Ball jumps out, but fortunately goes out of bounds.
Number 17, Jace Bolin, the ball carrier. Tackle by number 1, Blake Tracy.
Wildcats doing a good job to force that fumble there, but thankfully the ball going out of bounds. That might actually get them a little bit more yardage.
Maybe. It's going to be 2nd and 4. 2nd and 5. 29-yard line. Daniel Fiflet, not Daniels, in the slot, and Fiflet's going to set up a hole. There's Chris Daniels making it to about that 45-yard line. Very nice play there by that senior who's been, man, has he been doing work this year.
Chris Daniels playing a big part in this offense so far this year. Almost a 1,000-yard rusher. And I said this last week. If you can be a 1,000-yard rusher in the Big 8 conference, that is a huge milestone. We saw Blue Ball do it last year, and Chris Daniels is, coming to that mark. So here we go. Daniels behind Burrow yet again. Burrow in shotgun formation. Wide receivers out wide. Fake pass. Handoff to Daniels. Daniels just tries to get a little bit, but can't get much.
Chris Daniels, the ball carrier.
Gain of around 2 or 3, I would say.
Tackle by number 48, Damari Barr. And
I can't even say a gain of 2 or 3 yet on that play, but we got to look at him as a whole. After last week, Daniels had rushed for 103 attempts. On that, he averages 9.6 yards per attempt and has ran for 991 yards.
Yeah, he's hit that 1,000-yard mark tonight.
Oh, for sure.
Here we go. Burrow in shotgun, looking to throw it. Getting pressured, rolling out right. He's got, big hit. That could be pass interference, but I don't see any flags coming out.
I have no idea how that wasn't pass interference.
Burrow tried to get it to Chris Daniels going in that out route, trying to get Burrow to throw it to him since Burrow was rolling out right, but collided
The dude
with a
tackled
defender.
him before the ball was even there. I understand you can contest a little bit for the ball if it's a long shot, but how can you tackle him right there when he doesn't even have the ball yet?
Yeah, no flags were called, so Rogersville gets almost a free one there. 3rd and 10 coming up. Burrow loading, going deep, and overthrows Dowdy.
Pass intended
No
for number
good,
60, James Dowdy.
and it will be 4th down.
4th down
Punt
and 10.
team is coming out for the
Marines bring
Wolves.
44-yard line.
Yeah, the overthrown pass and the underthrown pass are just not there with the story of last week. Wolves just couldn't get that pass figured out enough, and it's going to be 4th and 10. Logan Rogersville is definitely going to be looking for a faked punt again after that. They're loading pretty heavy on the line.
Yeah, a story of, last week and the week before, just passing lanes have not been there. And good punt here by Burrow. That
Oh, there's a late flag on the play. Not sure who's it on. Oh, and number 22 is talking to James.
Penalty marker.
He's jawing at him. That's number 2, Colby Ballo. I could see him talking to James, and James is definitely one of those guys you don't want to mess with, but he's a clean football kind of guy. He knows his job, he does his job, he just wants to win. That could kind of conflict with a guy like Ballo, who, as I've seen, has been kind of jawing at both Chris and James as well. Like he's been jawing at a bit of both. So Wolves definitely got to be very disciplined in what they say and how they say it to not get a flag, because that could be catastrophic.
Yeah, ever since the Marshfield week,
That last
Marshfield was
penalty
chirping
was
a lot at our
inside
team,
block.
and ever since then, teams have just been chirping at us to just try and get into our heads. But the key is to not let that get into our heads, to play clean football, and don't draw penalties. Just overall be disciplined on both 3 sides of the ball.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Speaking of being disciplined, the word of the week from Coach Doherty and I, it's a habit at this point. I gotta have the word of the week. The word of the week is accountability. Wolves gotta have a lot of accountability. We missed 19 tackles last week, a lot better than with Seneca. We missed so many more against Seneca. That was definitely a big reason why we weren't able to beat him.
Here we go, just a run up the middle. Not going to get too much. The Wolves defense is doing a good job to stuff it out.
The Wolves are gonna have to be accountable.
Number 9, Brady
If
Buck,
they're
the ball
playing
carrier.
zone, stay home on your zone. If you're moving around,
Tackle
you
by
gotta
Brady.
make sure to watch who your man
Keep it
is. You gotta be making your blocks. You gotta be hitting your holes. You gotta be doing everything right.
We've been talking about the run of the Logan
Second down and
Rogersville offense so much,
For the Wildcats.
but number 2, Coley Ballo,
12-yard line.
can throw the ball downfield, so to speak. I saw a clip of him, throwing a 50-yard bomb downfield for a touchdown. Here's another run,
Oh my gosh! You have to throw a flag.
and there's a
80
late hit, but
80
no flag is called.
Oh my! I try, and as a journalist, I try and be kind of pretty level. I mean, I definitely have a Reed Spring bias. That's gonna be my home for the rest of my life. I'll be a 13-year senior next year. But that is a blatant hit after the whistle. You have to hit that. Kind of reminds me of the Blind Side, where Michael Orr hits him and he's like, excessive blocking. That's what that felt like. But it was after the whistle.
Yeah, so far no penalties called, and there has been some questionable calls so far through this game, but the refs just letting the boys play. Here we go.
I say that. I'd say let the boys play if it's like Mighty Might football where they're just kind of figuring it out. A little bit of travel here and there in basketball, but this is varsity level football where games are on the line, and this game could make or break the Wolves' shot at winning the Big 8 East Conference title for 2 years in a row.
This game could make or break any, title between us, Logan Rogersville, and Mount Vernon even.
Yeah, for sure. Logan Rogersville could figure something out.
Here we go. That's Ballo in shotgun. Looks to be just kind of a read option. Not going to get too much. The Wolves defense doing a good job to rally him down.
It is good enough for a first down. It was 3rd and 1.
It will be a first down for the Wildcats.
Wolves making a good amount of Wolves making this 45 to an hour trek. It's not too cold, but it's definitely hitting the high 50s. So not as cold as we're gonna see, but it's definitely October football.
Yeah, it's a little chilly outside tonight, and stoppage in play here.
Timeout
Timeout.
by Logan Rogersville.
Wildcats.
So that will be their first of the half. They only have 2 more left. So 1 minute and 29 seconds left in the first quarter. This game's going by pretty fast.
Wolves ate up a good amount of that in the first drive. We're not able to score, missed on a 4th down conversion, and just weren't able to figure it out.
Yeah, looking at the stats so far, looking at passing stats, Blaine Burrow has completed 73 of his 139 attempts, has 1,500 yards. Now, we are 2 weeks left until the playoffs. Last year around this time, he had about 2,400. So a big kind of, I wouldn't say downgrade, but kind of just
A big difference.
yeah.
You also got to look at how many wide receivers he lost. He lost both Tracy Cobb and Addison Abshire, which Addison was his long bomb guy. If it was a long shot, Addison Abshire was in the end zone, and he was either going to get it or he was going to die trying.
So here we go. That's Ballo in shotgun formation.
1st and 10 on the 27-yard line.
It's going to be a jet sweep here. And Wolves is trying to get him down, but they can't. It takes the entire
Number 13,
team.
Jeffrey Hypock, the ball carrier.
Oh, my.
Stop
All of
number
them.
19,
82
number
against
15,
John at James. This has got to stop.
Yeah, sportsmanship. We value sportsmanship here in the Big A East. And,
Second
Yeah.
out, 6.
I mean, they
Wildcat,
have to
25
show
and a half
sportsmanship
yard
in
line.
some sort of way.
Yeah, I remember Keyston last night. Me and Keyston do the middle school. Keyston, you do the PA announcing, and I run scoreboard. In the little Big 8 kind of talk, it says many valuable lessons are learned. One of the most important is sportsmanship. And Owen, there's a pass that we're not going to see a lot. Tiptoes down the sidelines, makes a first down at about
Number
midfield.
17, Carter Athan.
Yeah, number
That play is
17,
good for a Wildcat.
Carter Athan for a good reception there. That'll get enough for a first down and plenty more. So that's a side that we don't see much out of Colby Ballo. We know he can run, but he can also pass the ball pretty accurately. And, I mean, if you let the receivers get open downfield, he will make you pay. So here we go. Ballo back in shotgun. That looks to be number 9 behind him. Motioning 2 guys from the right to the left. That's 13 and 23. He's looking to pass, and we get behind the line. That's going to go for a Reed Springs sack.
Yeah, that looked like Dan Fiffoot, Jaden Turner, and number 52, Michaud, who we will both see Spencer and Sebastian Michaud in an interview here at halftime.
And then following that, we also have another halftime interview with Weldy. That's the end of the first quarter. Your score 0 knotted up. We'll be back after this short commercial break from our local sponsors.
Welcome to Bone Stones and Landscape Supply here at the corner of Main Street and Highway 76 West. We have a wide variety of supplies, including some topsoil, a 3/4 inch granite, a red and black granite, as well as a 2.5 inch river rock. We can deliver. You can come pick it up in your truck or trailer. You can even bring a 5-gallon bucket if you have smaller projects that you're trying to do as well. We are always willing to work with our customers to try and meet their needs.
Welcome back to Arsenal's TV here to start the second quarter. Your score is 0-0. All defense so far this game. Landon, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are we're playing how we should. The runs, it's getting run up on us a little bit more than I enjoy, but Wolves, they're staying home like they should, and they're just doing their job. But Wolves have got to be safe in what they say and what they do, because I'm seeing, oh, but there's a ball out. Oh, Wolves are not able to come up with it.
Wildcat fumble recovery.
Yeah,
that sucks to
fumbled
see.
snap there.
That was
Can't afford that.
It was Jeffrey Ipock, a 5'9", 160 junior who wide receiver and defensive back, was able to just drop on it after Colby Ballo
39-yard line.
missed that snap.
Yeah, lucky. Ballo also missed the fumble recovery. Luckily, the running back saw it and was able to get right back on it. So here we go. I believe that's number 82 next to 22 in the backfield.
Yeah, number 82 is Cameron Ray. Cameron Ray, a 6'2", 180 senior who also plays. Oh, and there's a flag on the play. It's delay a game, maybe.
It could be. The clocks are on 0-0. Delay a game is called. That will move them back.
5 yards.
Obviously, it's 3rd down, and now it will be 20 yards to go. Pinned back deep. They have to throw something up here. And by throw something up, I mean throw the ball.
I don't know. I'm honestly not sure if Ballo can make a good headlong downhill run. Haven't seen one just yet. I think his longest was 11 or 12. So
here we go. Ballo in shotgun, number 9 right behind him.
2 players in slot position, 2 wide receivers.
It's just going to be a read option. Ballo doesn't get much. The Wolves defense there to stuff him, and
Ballo
it will
didn't
be
read
4th
it
and
right.
long.
He did not read that right. Ballo just ran into a swarm, a blitz, and a textbook blitz by the Wolves, I have to say.
Yeah, 4th and long, and out comes this punter yet again. And you can see Dowdy is lined up way deep. Way back there.
Looking at this punter, you saw him stretch. His leg gets way up there, like an NFL or a collegiate kicker. He definitely knows form.
Yeah, here we go. What a punt here. Dowdy is not going to receive it. And it won't be a very good bounce. It'll go kind of lateral towards the sideline, and out comes the Wolves offense. We saw some miscued drives there earlier on, but now is the time to score something here if you want to get on the board.
It says it's high 50s, about 60, but it's definitely a little gusty here. 10 to 15, it's gusting up to, it feels like about 20 miles per hour. So wind could definitely affect this offense if they want to try and throw. If Blaney doesn't get a real tight spiral on that ball.
Here we go, Blaney in shotgun the snap. He's just going to hand it off to Daniels. Daniels has some good room there. Gets around 5 on the game.
Ballows is right there, though. He plays linebacker, and he's been on almost every single ball.
You know, earlier on this season, the Wolves kind of gave the majority of the snaps to Jace Bullen. But ever since that 374 3-touchdown game by Chris Daniels against Marshfield, they've given him a lot more snaps than compared to what he had. Because that game, obviously, Jace Bullen kind of tweaked his ankle before the game.
Yeah. So, I mean, when your running back, and there, I believe that's him as well, number 25.
Chris Daniels, the ball carrier.
Yeah, just would not go down, but whistled dead there by the ref.
Yeah, but I mean, when your starting running back runs a third of his total yardage for the season in a single game, you gotta give it to him.
So here we go, Blandy going back to the huddle, telling his guys on this 3rd and 1 play what they need to do. We have a lot of receivers out wide.
I don't know why. We do have Chris Daniels in the backfield, so gotta leave him. Ballows is
and we have a flag on the play because Cayman Hutchinson didn't line up closer to the line, and that will back him up 5. Once that receiver gets set, he cannot move up, and Cayman Hutchinson got set and then moved up closer to the line of scrimmage, and refs threw the penalty. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Wolves. So that last play, scratch that off completely. They need something new.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 on the 39-yard line. Wolves got to get something figured out here.
Here we go. We got another 3-wide set. Sorry, 4-wide set. Here we go. Burrow to throw it. It's tipped up at the line and intercepted by the Wildcats. What a great job to tip it at the line of scrimmage. Caught straight up, and the Wildcats able to track it down and intercept it. Wildcats will have great field position to start out their drive.
It was Carter Athan, a 6'4" senior who plays wide receiver and linebacker. A lot of these starting players are playing both sides of the ball. So, I mean, I got to tip my hat to him. Very nice play there by Logan Rogersville.
I will say this scoreboard is very loud.
They got a train horn on there, Keaton.
Yeah. Here we go. Ballo in shotgun. Number 9 right behind him. He's going to take the snap and just hand it off to number 9. He goes straight up the middle and gets a good gain. Could be a first down.
Yeah, Brady Buck.
Tackle by number 13, James Dowdy.
So not quite a first down, but 2nd and short coming up for the Wildcat offense. 2nd and 1.
2nd down and 1.
Here we go. Ballo in shotgun. Number 9 right behind him again. And another handoff straight up the middle. And that will for sure get a first down for the Wildcats. Yep, they're signaling it.
Number 52, Sebastian Michaud, and number 55, Lucas Wattenberger.
Lucas Wambarger on the tackle there, along with a couple other Wolves. Wambarger defensively has been an absolute unit. A total of 64 tackles, 32 solo, and 32 assisted.
And he's got 6 tackles for a loss.
Yeah, he's an absolute unit on the line. And another run there, but couldn't get too much. So end up 2nd and I think around 8 or 7.
Number 75, Landon Urban.
Yeah, he's got
2nd and 9.
He's got 6 tackles for a loss, 1 sack, and 6 QB hurries.
Yeah, we have him for one more year. He's only a junior, so he got a starting job on varsity last year as a sophomore.
And not just a starting job that was loaded with seniors. And there's a ball out, and that's Wolves' ball. That is Wolves' ball.
Wolves look like they may be on it, and yes, that's Weinberger with the fumble recovery. We were just talking about him, and good job to fall on the ball there. So here we go, Wolves ball yet again. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line with 6 minutes left in the half. Here we go, Burrow in shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Daniels. Daniels gets that outside edge. Daniels almost breaks the tackle, but is ultimately thrown out of bounds.
Number 25, Chris.
Ultimately, pretty good run there by Daniels. Here we go. Blandy back in shotgun. Daniels is going to get the handoff right up the middle. He's got some room. Good run. That could get enough for a first down, and it will. First down for the Wolves down at the 41-yard line. The Wolves making their way down the field.
From the Reed Spring 41-yard line.
Like I said, 6.5 minutes left in the half. The Wolves, I think, just kind of winding the clock down, trying to waste time as they move down the field. 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff. Daniels cuts right back inside. Daniels has some open room, but gets shoelace tackled down to around the 45-yard line on the other side of the field, down to the 47.
First down and 10 from the Wildcats.
So good running here by the Wolves so far. They definitely utilized Chris Daniels to his fullest potential, and the offensive line getting holes open for him.
Yeah, this offensive line, we could not do anything without it, and who's commanding that is the Michaud twins and Jaden Turner at center. And we're going to try and find James Dowdy. Oh, almost intercepted. Thankfully
No
not.
good. Overthrown Dowdy there, but obviously Burrow has been getting rushed all
Second down and 10
season.
from the Wildcat 47
You know,
yard line.
the offensive line is really good on run attempts, really good on passing attempts, but somehow the defensive line just gets through really quickly, and Burrow is rushed.
I would like to say that's just a good defensive line, and it is, but you got to think we lost guys like Moses Barr. We lost guys like Josh Lowe, like Eben Crane, who is one of the best guys to come out of Reed Spring ever. There's a good run there by Chris Daniels.
Chris Daniels,
It's
the ball carrier.
if it's not a first down, it'll be darn
Tackle
close.
number
I believe it
22,
is.
Colby Ballou.
But we had such a strong, experienced line last year that Lucas Wattenberg was able to feed off of and figure out what to kind of do. That putting guys like Landon Irvin and
From the Wildcat 40 yard line.
Jaden Turner, who only saw a couple varsity snaps last year, you know.
Here's Bolin trying to go up the middle, but not too much there.
Number 17, Jace Ball,
And
ball
it will
carrier.
be 4th down and very
Stop by
short.
number 15.
And we have number 57, number 24 coming out, subbing out number 17, number 8 for the Wolves. And it looks like the Wolves will go for it on 4th and 2. They're already here. They're in that kind of situation where they can't kick the field goal, but they also can't punt because they'll go straight out of bounds. Here we go. Pitch out to Daniels. Daniels, oh, he is hit hard, but able to get the first down. What a amazing run there by Daniels, absorbing the hit and able to get down for a first down. Chains move. Wolves 1st and 10 at
First
the
down and 10.
30, looks to be
39.
33-yard line.
Very nice.
Here we go, Burrow and shotgun. Another handoff to, that was Daniels, and I saw number 9,
Chris Daniels, the
sorry,
ball
number
carrier.
5 just kind of rushed right off the edge
Down by number 5,
untouched
AJ
and was
Bunting.
able to stop Daniels for a minimum gain. So here we go, 2nd and 9, only a yard to show for that run.
Second down and 9 from the Wildcat 32 yard line.
Yeah, 4 minutes and just a little bit over 4 minutes in this second half. When halftime does come, don't leave, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a halftime show with both the Michaud twins, and I will be interviewing our principal, Mr. Weldy, here at the high school.
Here we go, Burrow is going to go speed option. He's going to pitch it out to Bolin. Bolin breaks the tackle. Good run there. Good play design. We saw that run on us a lot. The Wolves say, hey, let's try it out. Let's see how that works. And it worked perfectly there. And it will be very close to a first down. 3rd and very short. 3rd and 1.
That's what the Wolves got to do all night. Keep the chains moving. Keep the defense pushing back. I got to keep the
And
defense
keep
on the
the
heels.
clock running. Here we go. Burrow in shotgun tries to grab him offside. Cannot do it. Gain a play from Andy McFarland.
I tried to go the quick snap, but never do it.
Here we go. He's just going to hand it off. I don't know if he got there. He might have been short.
Just short. They're marking short. Just short.
It will be 4th and 2 coming up. Same thing as last time. And it looks like we will be going for it yet again.
From the Wildcat 24 yard line.
Oh, Nathan Mitchell's coming out for Devin Hartsfield to come in. That's a heavy set line, Keeson. The other thing we got to talk about is we do have a lot of sub varsity players that would sub in out. Bobby Carlisle is out.
Here we
with a
go.
big-
Brotherly shove here. We saw the Eagles do that a lot in the NFL. Where are they going to spot it is the question.
Better be good.
He could have gotten it. I think he did.
Yeah. They're going to have to come out for a measurement, but I believe he got it.
We see the Eagles do that a lot.
Oh, why'd they move it back?
they're going to move it back and they're going to call him short.
Official timeout on the field.
Official timeout. This crowd is not happy with that.
And they're marking it. And it's just barely good. It's just barely good. Keystone, they pushed it back a yard, but it was just barely good. I was going to be absolutely ticked if it wasn't.
I feel like the crowd would have been too. They booed the refs as they pushed it back. But here's a look at Keystone's key to the game for this week. See, the Reed Springs key to the game is to limit the run. We saw them do it against Aurora last week pretty well. This week, they have done it even better. And the key for Rogersville is to limit the Wolves' offense. Aurora was unable to do it last week, and we saw how that went last week, laying up 26 points. But so far, Logan Rogersville has done amazing to limit the offense, but here we go. 1st and 10 coming up at the 23-yard line, knocking on the red zone. Here's a run to Daniel. Oh, and there may be a fumble. And they're going to say he's down.
Yeah, they're going to say that's
down by contact on the fumble, but we do have a man down in pain.
Stop by number 82,
Pump the brakes,
Cameron Ray.
everybody.
Yeah, that's never good to see.
Fumble recovered by the Wolves.
But he's getting up on his own.
Yeah, that's number 9. That's the running back.
First down and goal.
And it will be 1st and goal.
He was pointing at his wrist, probably just got the air knocked out of him, so I understand it. But
So they're going to take out Devin Hartsfield to start off this 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Here we go. This is Wolves' opportunity to score and get on the board before half is over. So far, just a regular defensive game.
yeah, just over 2
Burrow's
minutes.
just going to
Oh,
shovel pass it
pass.
to Daniel Fiflet. He gets down to the inside of the 5-yard line. We see the Chiefs do that a lot. We see the Chiefs within like 3 yards. They kind of motion Travis Kelce over the line, and Mahomes just flips it off to Kelce. Amazing play there by McFarland to kind of take that from the NFL and implement it into a high school game. So here we go, Burrow under center.
Ooh.
This could be another shove play. Nope, it's going to be an end around to Dowdy. Dowdy's just trying to get closer to the end zone, but unable to do it. That may be a loss.
Yeah, lost him about a yard there. He had Chris Daniels on his side, pushing for him, but Logan Rogersville noticed it and came around.
Here we go,
And a nice
3rd
play.
and goal at the 5-yard line. The Wolves have had problems all year kind of capitalizing on these inside the 5 opportunities and trying to go for it no good. They have to get something here. Under a minute now left in the half. If they can get something here, they wasted 7 minutes of clock just on this one drive. They cannot let it go to waste.
Yeah, Blandy and shotgun no longer under center.
Dowdy looks to throw it after a pitch, and he just goes and throws it incomplete, dirt, ground, ball, and here we go.
Field goal
down.
is going to come out.
Ball incomplete.
That's the
Number 17,
first time that we have seen
something
Miguel
in play.
Campos.
4th down and goal.
Wow, because
Something else that I have noticed is that last week Miguel Campos got absolutely cheap shotted on a botched snap on a field goal.
it was on a play after, it was on a point after, it wasn't on a field goal, but he definitely took a big hit.
Yeah,
Thankfully he was
very-
okay. Just kind of got his bearings knocked up a little bit. That was definitely a big hit. But hopefully the Wolves can hold them good here. And
Here we go.
Miguel can put it
Campos to put it up here. 3-0. It is good. The Wolves, I think that's the first field goal we've kicked this year.
Miguel Campos.
And
with the field
just a
goal.
defensive game. This is something you see not too often, especially in high school. A 3-0 game with under 30 seconds left at the half. We'll see what Logan Rogersville will do to try and put something on the board before the half ends.
yeah, if you'd see this, you'd think it was either, I don't even know. I'd honestly think it was from like the 70s where it was a snowball and nobody could get anything done, you know? But no, this is a high school game. 3-0. Been a defensive fest. It has been defense all night long. Wolves had a couple good plays, had a couple not so good plays. So,
And
good
here we
play
go,
there.
38 seconds left, and the Wolves to kick it off to Rogersville. Both 17 and 82 back there to receive. Here we go, the Wolves going to spread out. No onside kick coming up. Campos to kick it off. And it's just going to be a little bit of a squib kick. 13 returns it. He's going to go up the middle and is tackled by a lot of Wolves, and a big hit there on Nathan Mitchell. And there is a flag on the play near where that hit occurred. Could be blindside block.
Aiden Redburn. The number 14, Braden Langston.
Here we go. That wasted 6 seconds off of the clock.
Braden Langston and
32
Aiden
seconds
Redburn
left.
were able to make something happen. Braden Langston is one of the 3 sophomores that have been doing something here.
Here we go. Flag is still on the field. We'll see what the call is to start this Wildcat drive, and they are going to be going, I believe they will be going backwards.
Yeah, it's definitely on the Wildcats, but I'm not sure what it's about.
Penalty marker, illegal blindside block.
Illegal blindside block on the Wildcats. That was on number 8, Nathan Mitchell. Well, the penalty wasn't on him, but the blindside block was on Nathan Mitchell.
Number 17 was ejected from the game, Keyston.
Wow.
You never see that in a high school game.
I have
Number
never
17
seen an ejection in a high school football game,
I've seen
but he just got ejected. Wow. Number
So-
17 is done for the day. That's a key receiver that they have, I believe.
Yeah, that's number 17, Carter Athan, the 6'4" senior.
Wow. Ejection on the field.
So, I mean, Wolves defense definitely holds the power right now.
So it will be 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. 32 seconds left in the half. The refs are still discussing something. Refs still starting to discuss. And they break the huddle. We'll see what they do. Number 1 is in the backfield right behind Ballo.
Wildcats begin this drive.
Ballo in shotgun with number 1 right
35
behind him, and Wildcats are just waiting for the signal.
Yeah, so Keyston, this is kind of a crazy game coming into the week with all this conference mashup. This has been a crazy game during, and we're just in the first half, sir. We had number 17, Mr. Athan, get ejected for an illegal blindside block. Logan Rogersville is getting really chippy and chirpy against the Wolves.
Yeah,
and it's only
discipline.
3-0.
Discipline is a big factor, and here we go. It's going to be a pitch out to number 9. The Wolves do a great job to stuff that out, and a
there's a
flag
flag
on the
on the
play near the sideline. That might be unnecessary roughness.
It was on Brady Buckman, or Brady Buckman was the carrier. I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know, because I didn't think that was an after the hit. They just had so much momentum coming out of bounds.
They are going to say unnecessary roughness on the defense. Wow. So that's going to give Logan Rogersville 15 yards. 25 seconds left in the half. Going to look like it may be
After the penalty.
on the
First down and 10.
50-yard line.
From the Reed Spring
47-yard line.
47-yard line.
It was 10 yards from the spot of the foul, Keyston. So, well, I don't know. Now the refs are talking to each other.
This is
a crazy, weird game.
this may be the slowest ending to a half I've ever seen. That 36 seconds left in the half has turned into 5 minutes, it seems like. Here we go. Ballo in shotgun.
There's a whistle. We're ready to play here.
Here we go. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to go right up the middle. He's got some space, and luckily tackled down by James Dowdy.
By number 13, James Dowdy. A run is good for a Wildcat.
So that will be good enough for a Wildcat first down.
Timeout, Wildcats.
Okay.
Run.
Yeah.
I believe there was possibly a timeout on the play.
Run.
That was a good run there by Ballo. So Wolves
Here we go.
kinda-
18 seconds left in the half.
That
And
was a 30-yard run, Keaston. That went from the
Rogersville
57 to the 27, sir.
Rogersville's on the 27-yard line. Could go for a field goal to tie up the game. What a run by number 22 to just get into that field goal position.
And we know that their quarterback or their kicker can get that field goal.
Yeah,
Not
for
sure
sure.
how good he is on the field goals, but we know he is a good kicker. He has the leg.
Yeah, the Wolves kind of let up that run, and now they have to pay for it. 18 seconds left, 22 in the backfield, looking to run to the outside. He's going to throw it off to 82. Good job to just tackle him down.
Stop by number 82, Cameron
I
Ray.
think he did get out of bounds. 11 seconds left in the half.
He was slammed down with decisive force by Mr. James Dowdy. Probably a little bit of aggression taken out. So it's going to be second 10, I do believe. Yeah, they're second and 9, second and 8 maybe. Second and 7, okay.
Obviously, the Wolves did get the ball first to start out the game. So Logan Rogersville will get the ball to start the second half. Now, if they could get something on the board and carry that momentum into the next half, that'll be really good. But here we go. Another run stuffed. 5 seconds left in the half. Looking good so far by the Wolves defense. And here comes the field goal unit out to kick it at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 35-yard field goal.
Ballo was slow to get up. It seemed like it was a big hit that he took, but a timeout was called. So we're gonna come out with the field goal team. We're gonna try for a field goal. It's gonna be a 35-yard field goal, and we'll be right into halftime.
A little bit more because the ball's on the 25, but the kickers are lined up at least 7 yards off of the ball. So it will be a 42-yard field goal.
You're looking at around that at least a 40. At least a 40, because you gotta think the 5 yards.
What I'm seeing is James Dowdy's back there in the end zone. We saw this 2011, I'm pretty sure, or maybe earlier, with the Alabama versus Auburn game.
Yep, and that was Chris Davis, and I can still hear that guy in my head. And Chris Davis ran it back for a touchdown, so that'd be amazing to see James Dowdy run it back for a touchdown.
Here we go. That kick is up, and it is good by a lot.
And that would have been good from, I would say, 45 or even 50 maybe. But that is the end of your half. 3-3, crazy game. We'll talk about it at halftime. Here's your halftime show.
Welcome back to Ours Wolves TV for your exclusive halftime interview. I'm Colin Halick, and I'm here with the Michaud twins, Spencer and Sebastian. What positions do you guys play in football?
I play right tackle on offense. I'm on the offensive line, and I play middle linebacker on defense. I play on the offensive line. I play right guard. I also long snap. I'm the long snapper, and I play defensive tackle.
Are you guys on the same side of the line?
We are. Yeah.
That must be some good dynamics. Which position out of the two you guys both said are your favorite?
I definitely think that middle linebacker is my favorite because the idea of a gap opening, me being able to just fill in there and light somebody up, it's really fun. I love right guard. I think that's my best position, and I really like how the scheme works with it. So I love the position.
Do you guys have any thought of playing in college with those positions?
Yeah, we've put a lot of thought into playing in college. We're both going to go to the same college and do the same sports, but we both come to the idea that injuries is a huge thing in football, and we want to be able to walk whenever we're 40. So we don't want to play football if it's going to injure us super bad. So we've thought more into wrestling and track whenever we go into college.
Yep. Iowa Northwestern. They've been offering us for track and wrestling, so that's where we're going to go.
What's your guys' dream college to go to?
I don't necessarily have a dream college. I think it dies down to what kind of career I want to start and everything. And if I want to go with an attorney route, then I'd probably go to John Brown University. But if I wanted to go into a Spanish route, then I would probably go to Missouri State or something. Who knows?
Texas Tech. It's my favorite college. I've loved him since I was a little kid, watching him play football and everything. So probably there.
Were you a Patrick Mahomes fan when he was there?
I was while he was there.
Speaking of injuries, what injuries have gotten you the season or just over your career in football?
I've had a lot of injuries. In the spring, I had a partial tear in my hamstring, which kind of set me back for a little bit. But then I got back on my feet, and then I ended up tearing my meniscus this summer during football, and then I just blew my hamstring like a couple weeks ago. So I've had a couple injuries, but none that were season-ending or preventing me from playing in any way.
I've had a few major injuries. My freshman year, I broke my tibia. I dislocated my knee. I tore my patellar tendon, my MCL, and my MPFL. That wasn't too bad. It was a few months of recovery, but I came back in the season pretty quick. Last year, my junior year, I tore my ACL and my meniscus, which was a long one. 6-month recovery, needed surgery. Other than that, I don't think I've had any major injuries, besides like pains here and there.
Man, you guys are some big, bad, tough guys. Do you have any advice for maybe a younger classmate, younger teammate, just something you want to tell them to get them ready for high school?
Yeah, I would definitely say focus on your grades and everything. Everybody has the thought that a 3.0 GPA is really good. That's all you need to get into college, which is true. A lot of colleges will accept you for having a 3.0, but if you have a 3.5 or above, you're open to scholarships and stuff. So like having a 3.8 GPA could get you a really good scholarship for college.
I would say start everything now. Start your sports now. Start your classes now. Get into those college classes. Do everything you can to start as soon as you can because it makes it easier throughout.
Well, thank you so much, guys. It was great having you, and just thank you. And we'll get back to you guys on the field.
Welcome back to this halftime show with Mr. Weldy. Mr. Weldy, what are your thoughts with this very odd game? Only 3-3. We saw a player get ejected on Logan Rogersville.
Yeah.
Talk me through it.
Man, things have been chippy from the get-go. I'm not here to point fingers, but a player from Rogersville came out and kind of started it.
Yeah, definitely.
Stabbed the flag, stared down our guys, and so I kind of feel like they've been initiating a lot of it. But what we need to do is just focus on, sometimes teams try to get in your head to throw you off, and I kind of feel like that was kind of maybe their game plan coming in. Obviously not from their coaching staff, because man, Rogersville's full of nothing but great coaches.
Oh, for sure.
But hey, we had a couple of mental mistakes, but defensively, man, woof. Like defensively, we're just lights out right now.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Whenever they run their simple offense that they are, we're gonna give up a couple big plays, which we did there at the end. Cost us 3 points, but defensively, this feels like a game we should be up 50-0 right now. The way our defense is playing, offense is just kind of we're getting ourselves in position to score. We just haven't punched it in, and kind of getting behind the chains a little bit. Penalties, I don't feel like our penalties have been. We had one offsides penalty, I think. Then we had the late hit, which might have been retaliation for their player getting.
For sure. Yeah,
But hey, I've never seen an official crew really take charge the way they have. Like, they've talked to our kids twice. Not just our kids, both teams. They've talked to them twice. Like, hey, tone it down. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to have that in high school football.
You do have that.
Get out of the way.
Hey, you guys are just a bunch of kids. I was a kid once. This might be hard to believe. I was kind of mouthy. Yeah, I know that's hard to believe. But so I feel like the officials done a really good job. Like the play that happened to Mitchell, I'm just thankful he's okay. Like, obviously we don't want anybody to get hurt, for us or them. And so the officials doing what they did there, ejecting the kid. I hate to see that for a kid, because he made a mistake. I hate to see that happened, but at the same time, they're keeping everyone safe on the field and taking it serious. So hopefully here in the second half, though, offense, this kind of has the feel. We've been here before where Springfield Catholic, this kind of has that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It kind of has that Springfield Catholic feel where offensively in the first half we weren't clicking.
Yeah, we're just doing it.
And then second half is like, whoosh, here we come. So, and defensively against Catholic, we were just controlling the game, and obviously we're controlling the game defensively tonight. So, anyway, second half, pedal to the metal, let's go. Let's see what happens offensively. Not worried about the defense. I think it'd be I'm gonna have a final score of, I'm gonna go 24-3. 24-3 final score.
24-3, we keep them to 3?
Yeah, 24-3. Field goal, hey, and their kicker's legit.
Man, is he good.
We're adding up. Oh, this is going to be a 42-yarder into the wind, and I was going no way. I'm like, holy cow. He would have made it from 45. So, but if you remember his first kickoff,
it was a touchback.
He booted that sucker almost out of the end zone. So, 24-3, Wolves final score. That's my prediction. So, don't let me down offense.
Oh, definitely not. You've heard it here first with Mr. Weldy. That was your halftime show.
Purchase your tracks today.
Located in downtown Reed Spring, Midtown Cafe is a slice of a simpler life from years past. A generous breakfast and lunch menu fresh off the grill with that old school cafe experience. Treat yourself to a break from life and meet some new friends along the way at Midtown Cafe.
Bone Stones and Landscape Supply here at the corner of Main Street and Highway 76 West. We have a wide variety of supplies, including some topsoil, a 3/4 inch granite, a red and black granite, as well as a 2.5 inch river rock. We can deliver, you can come pick it up in your truck or trailer. You can even bring a 5-gallon bucket if you have smaller projects that you're trying to do as well. We are always willing to work with our customers to try and meet their needs.
Purchase your tracks today.
For over 10 years, Lakeside Computer and Signs has provided the Lake community with PC repairs, upgrades, security, and virus protection. Our goal is to make your computer experience as trouble-free as possible. From helping you upgrade your hard drives to software troubleshooting, we have specialists to solve your technology needs. Come see us on Highway 13, just north of Harder House in Kimberling City.
Located in downtown Reed Spring, Midtown Cafe is a slice of a simpler life from years past. A generous breakfast and lunch menu fresh off the grill with that old school cafe experience. Treat yourself to a break from life and meet some new friends along the way at Midtown Cafe.
Welcome to Bone Stones and Landscape Supply here at the corner of Main Street and Highway 76 West. We have a wide variety of supplies, including some topsoil, a 3/4 inch granite, a red and black granite, as well as a 2.5 inch river rock. We can deliver, you can come pick it up in your truck or trailer. You can even bring a 5-gallon bucket if you have smaller projects that you're trying to do as well. We are always willing to work with our customers to try and meet their needs.
Purchase your tracks today.
over 10 years, Lakeside Computer and Signs has provided the Lake community with PC repairs, upgrades, security, and virus protection. Our goal is to make your computer experience as trouble-free as possible. From helping you upgrade your hard drives to software troubleshooting, we have specialists to solve your technology needs. Come see us on Highway 13, just north of Harder House in Kimberling City.
Located in downtown Reed Spring, Midtown Cafe is a slice of a simpler life from years past. A generous breakfast and lunch menu fresh off the grill with that old school cafe experience. Treat yourself to a break from life and meet some new friends along the way at Midtown Cafe.
Welcome to Bone Stones and Landscape Supply here at the corner of Main Street and Highway 76 West. We have a wide variety of supplies, including some topsoil, a 3/4 inch granite, a red and black granite, as well as a 2.5 inch river rock. We can deliver, you can come pick it up in your truck or trailer. You can even bring a 5-gallon bucket if you have smaller projects that you're trying to do as well. We are always willing to work with our customers to try and meet their needs.
Purchase your tracks today.
Welcome back here to RS Wolves TV. Halftime is just now winding down. We got 3 minutes left. Wolves are warming up, as well as Logan and Rogersville. Keyston, I talked with Mr. Weldy of how it was a crazy first half. Hopefully it's an even crazier second half in the Wolves' favor. What do you want to see the Wolves do or not do, lack thereof?
Offense.
Offense, for sure.
Offense. I mean, you just saw before the half wind down, we got to the 5-yard line and couldn't capitalize. And I said right before this Wolves offense has kind of had problems capitalizing inside the 5-yard line.
For sure.
And right there just could not work out. Had to settle for the 3, and then they just let up on defense thinking, hey, they can't get down the field, right?
Yeah.
No. About a 35-yard run and set them up for amazing field goal
A
position.
42-yard field goal, nonetheless, which in high school is just insane.
And we also saw a player get ejected last half. Number 17, after a late hit, he kind of just got ejected from the game. You don't see that a lot in high school football.
Yeah, no, me and Keyston, for our viewers, we were talking, and we were kind of thinking, yeah, he's definitely getting jawed to a lot by those coaches. you should have utmost sportsmanship and some respect for your fellow competitors. So, I mean, it happened. And Wealthy had pointed out, this is kind of like the Springfield Catholic game where, you know, offense not really happened in the first half, but defense happened a lot. And it definitely is here. Let's see if we can get that offense to tune up just a little bit more. And if we can, it's going to be a good game, Keyston.
Yeah, for sure. So, 1:05 left in the half. It's almost time to kick off the second half. Remember, the Wolves got the ball to start the first half. So, the Wildcats will get the ball for the second half. And after that field goal, after that late field goal, they have carried that momentum and they have carried it into this second half. I wouldn't be shocked if they just went absolutely berserk on this drive against us.
Yeah, so 30 seconds left here in halftime. So we're just going to be getting it set up, Keyston. So, I mean, Wolves know their point of attack. Logan Rogersville definitely knows their point of attack. Let's see if let's see which team comes out and strikes first and is able to execute their point of attack.
Yeah, something that I also found very kind of cool is as that second half was winding down and they kicked that field goal, they kicked it into the wind. You can see the flag just going crazy on the field goal post. He somehow punched it in from 42 yards out and could have punched it in from 60. He had so much room. And here we go. Here's the Wolves to kick it off.
Yeah, if there was no wind, he was definitely getting 60 yards for sure, without a doubt, I would say.
Here we go. To kick it off, it's just going to be a little squib kick here. And there's a fumble. The Wolves may have it. The Wolves may have it, everybody.
That wasn't even a fumble.
They do.
That
The Wolves.
That was it went 10 yards, and then they didn't even touch it. The Logan Rogersville Wildcats were just kind of figuring it out, like, what are we going to do? And the Wolves able to capitalize on it, drop on it. Their point of attack is going perfect right now.
So the Wolves get it to start the first half, and they get it to start the second half. Amazing for the Wolves. Here we go. Burrow in shotgun with Daniels right to his right. We saw Daniels have a big game so far today. We'll see if that continues here. They will hand it off to him right up the middle. Number 25 read that out perfectly. And it won't be a gain of much. Maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 yards. But here we go. The Wolves offense coming out. It's tied 3 apiece. You don't see this score very much in high school games. 3-3. You might see that in a really bad NFL game.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe a really exciting NFL game, too, if it's just defense. And so far, that's what it's been. And here's a completed pass. That may be the first completed pass of the game, if not the second or third. Those passing lanes have not been open for the Wolves so far.
We made a couple completed passes, and they were just real short, choppy passes. But looking at it right now, it's 56. It says in Rogersville, a sustained 10-mile-per-hour winds going west-northwest with gusts hitting above 20. So not insane, but as this night wears on, it's going to get even higher and higher. But he goes under center. We haven't seen that a lot. He's going to hand it off to Daniels again.
At this point, Logan Rogersville is just blitzing off the edge, but that looks to be a Reed Spring first down to, I think, the 31-yard line.
From the Wildcat
27-yard line. They are knocking on the red zone, Landon. Here you go, Burrow going back to the huddle. Wolves lining up for the next play. So we have 2 out to the right, 1 to the left. Blendy in shotgun with Daniels to his right. Daniels takes the handoff right at the middle. He's got room. He's got space and gets chopped down after a really good run for another first down for sure. Good job by Logan Rogersville to kind of go at his ankles, because if you try and tackle him up high, he will run you over. So good job, good mentality to chop at the legs and get him down. Quick set for the Wolves here. Blandy back in shotgun with both Bolin and Daniels to either side.
Got an I formation going on.
That's
Jace
Bolin on the run, but gets hammered after maybe a gain of 1 or 2.
Tackle by number 60, Braden Kent, and number 48, Damari Barr.
So it will be 2nd and 9. Gain of 1 on the play. They're down to the 10-yard line, Landon. They are knocking on the end zone. If they can get a touchdown here, big momentum flip towards the Wolves offense and just team overall.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you look at it, you had the onside kick, which was just, I would have to say, just botched by Logan Rogersville. And there's a late flag on the play. I'm not sure that's on, but
Chris Daniels, the ball carrier.
Chris Daniels was the ball carrier on that.
Tackle by number 9.
Yeah, Chris Daniels with a pretty good run. Went to the outside, cut back inside, but obviously there is a flag, and it's going to be holding on the offense. The refs, for the most part, have let the boys play other than that ejection earlier.
I wouldn't. They've let him play a little bit, but the rest definitely, they went to both the teams, both 2 times, and said, hey,
From the Wildcat
cut it
19-yard
out.
line.
Like, this is varsity football. You play it at a professional level. Stop with this kind of sissy, playground, kind of go back and forth stuff.
Here we go, Burrow in shotgun. No one's near him. Sends Dowdy across field towards the right. He's going to take the snap. A guy's rushing him, jukes him out. He's going to run for it. The mobility isn't going to get too much. Maybe a gain of 5, 6, or maybe 7. But, Burrow is a mobile quarterback. If he gets flushed out of pocket and sees a lane, he will run. And he has kind of sneaky athleticism. He's sneaky fast. You would think, he's a passing quarterback or he hands it off, but no. He has some speed to him. And whenever you don't account for that, that's whenever he hits you with it.
2nd and 10 on the 11-yard line. So, I mean, it's essentially touchdown or bust.
Blaney just hands it off to Daniels, and he's not going to get anything.
Chris Daniels, the ball
down
tackle by number 25.
to around the 10-yard line. 4th down coming up.
Here's the field goal team. Not able to capitalize again as we were so close. So hopefully we can put it 6-3, because we know if Logan Rogersville gets close at all, it's going to be a shot at a field goal with a kicker like that.
Here we go for the field goal.
They're going to try and block it.
The snap, the hold, the kick is up and no good. Wide left, and probably wouldn't even got there if it was centered. So no good.
I think it was blocked. It was definitely, it didn't even come off the foot wrong. It just went way left. So.
And maybe it's not the fact that the Wolves can't capitalize. Maybe it's just Logan Rogersville defense just holds strong.
Yeah, they're figuring it out. It was a defensive slugging match last half. In the first half, it was a defensive slugging match. So, I mean, maybe they're figuring it out.
But here we go. Out comes the Logan Rogersville offense at the 11-yard line. Got a bunch of ground to make up. At the 20-yard line, sorry. They're going to have to go 80 yards in order to score. And here we go. All-out blitz from the Wolves. 22 breaks a tackle, but ultimately gets down after a medium gain of around 5 or 6, I feel like. Yep, gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Wildcats.
From the Wildcat 26-yard line.
At the 26-yard line, here we go. Wildcats line up yet again. That is a bunch formation if I've ever seen one. They are definitely running the ball here. Yep, just a quarterback draw. Dives. Did he get the first down is the question. And I think he did.
That's Kobe Ballou. They said it over. It's Kobe Ballou, not Ballo. So that's going to be good enough for a Wildcat first down. So.
Yep, Wildcats moving the sticks, pushing downfield with a great run game. And here we go. 22 in shotgun formation. Another bunch set.
I don't think we've seen him go under center at all. And
here we go, another run. And those bunch sets are killing us. Just a quarterback draw towards the middle, but there seems to be some guys on the ground.
I don't
They
know if
will get up, though. Number 7 gets up. He's limping back to the huddle.
50, Jaden Turner.
they got to run tempo here. They got 17, now 16 seconds on the
Second
play
down
clock.
and 2.
They just took a while to get up from that play.
Yeah, we saw this a lot from Monette, where they just run bunch and just let their quarterback run it right up the middle. Again, same thing, and he gets a first down.
Only Baloo, the ball
He
carrier.
definitely gets a first down to
Tackle by number
extend the
19, Keegan
drive,
Fish. That run is good
and
for a
those
Wildcat.
bunch sets are killing us right now on defense.
Yeah, there's a tackle by Keegan Fish. He's one of the 3 guys. Keegan Fish, Sam Carpenter, and Braden Langston have all 3 got a good amount of playing time. Keegan Fish and Braden Langston have both got starting positions on this team. They've definitely gotten a lot of reps. There, Keegan Fish is an edge rusher. He's had a lot of tackles for loss.
Here we go.
Oh,
Bad snap here. He's just going to get right back on it. He's going to look to run, and he isn't going to go anywhere. I think behind the line there.
Baloo, the ball carrier. Tackle by number
Baloo,
55,
the ball
Wildcat.
carrier, and that snap was just no good. 2nd and 16 coming up for the Wildcats.
Keith, I said this week our biggest problem was going to be, can we contain the run? We contained it pretty well, kept them to only 3, but they're wearing us down right here. And that with almost this half of the first quarter, or this third quarter done, they're wearing us down with this run. We got to stick hard on
Number 1,
the
Blake Tracy, the ball
gas,
carrier.
forcing them
Tackle by
to
number
get on their
76,
heels
Spencer
and force a
Michaud.
punt.
Yeah,
Third down and 9.
not too good of a run there by the Wildcats. It's about 2 on the game. It's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 for the Wildcat offense. They try to run it, but the Wolves, good job to stuff it out.
That was Spencer Michaud on a tackle. He was known as Big Man on campus. They have a little jacket that says Big Man on campus on the back, and there's going to be a run to the
And
outside.
around. Preston does a good job to stay home. Nowhere near the first down. It will be 4th and 11, maybe 10 if they mark it
Zach Preston.
very, very close.
4th down and long.
But they will bring out the punt team.
Wildcat
And
43-yard line.
as I was talking about the Spencer Michaud, something I didn't know that we learned about kind of behind the scenes in that interview with Colin Halick, he has a garden that he grows peppers in his backyard, and I laughed at it. I'm like, not even make fun of him. That was such a cool thing that he does that. Just kind of showing that these guys have lives off the field, obviously. And there's
Oh,
a
wow, that is
way
a
botched
punt way over to where we are. I thought for sure that might have hit us, but it goes out of bounds at around the 25-yard line.
So,
And out comes the Wolves offense yet again to try and add some more onto the tie.
that punt definitely seemed like it could get over here, maybe hit one of our cameras, or hit me and Keeson ourselves. But
Here we go. Daniels on a run, gain of 1 or 2. Again, Logan Rogersville is just seeing that run and just
Only a gain of 1.
stuffing it out.
Number 25.
2nd and 9 coming
Tackle by
up.
number 25,
We're just gonna
Trey
have
Jones.
to. We're gonna have to find something else. I feel like maybe go in the air. Again, we saw the last pass intended for James Dowdy
2nd down and 9.
complete. So maybe they are at the 19-yard line. They started out at the 18. Here we go. Blandy in shotgun with Daniels to his right. 3 receivers out to the right. And it's going to be a fake screen to Dowdy. Dowdy gets some good yardage. Not enough for a first down, but pretty close. It's going to be 3rd and I think 4 or 5 coming up for the Wolves.
Number 2, Eli Pratt.
Back out comes Blandy to the huddle.
Two.
And Blandy comes out to command his
Reed
troops, giving the war call from our general, Andy McFarland.
Here we go. Blandy's under center here. Chris Daniels, he fumbles the snap. And oh no, that is disastrous for the Wolves. And there's something
But there was
going
whistles
on.
being blown way before he grabbed that ball. There's no way that that's Logan Rogersville ball.
Yeah, Blandy had it down. And
They're
they
gonna
just kind of
talk.
ripped it
No!
out. And they're going to give it to them.
No!
That return fumble is recovered by the Wildcats.
Wow.
They'll take over
The Wildcats
at the
get
Reed
the
Spring
ball
28
at
yard line.
really good field position at the 28-yard line. I thought, Burrow might have hopped on it and whistles were blown, but they give the ball to Logan Rogersville, and they have great field position. Could, if anything, at least kick a field goal to go up by 3 with 4:19 left in the third quarter. Here we go, number 22 in shotgun. I believe that's number 1 right behind him. They're going to fake the end around. Here's number 22. He's got space, and he's going to run in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That's the first touchdown of the game, Keyston. And we got 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. That's number 22, Colby Ballou, who finally found pay dirt.
Yeah, not something you want to see as a Wolves fan. Now, the offense has to go down and score. If they cannot, then this game may get out of hand.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like I said, there's only 4:10 left in the quarter. Soon enough, it's going to be the fourth quarter, and you don't know what to expect. And the field goal is way good.
Extra point kick by number 86. Stuart McDonald is good.
Goes into the equipment room here at Logan Rogersville, and the score now 10-3. Rogersville up by 7. So here we go. The Wolves under pressure now. Let's see if they can prevail. Obviously, the Wolves offense has kind of been sputtering all night. So out to kick off is Logan Rogersville to the Wolves offense. Let's see if the Wolves can capitalize and get something else on the board other than the 3 points, because if they can't, I mean, that's not good, especially if you're a Wolves fan.
For sure not.
And I see Dowdy is way back there at the 5-yard line. That's usually where NFL players would be at.
Yeah.
Man, this kicker is definitely looking to pin him deep.
Oh, and the ball fell down. Wind's definitely coming a factor. But I mean, if he's a smart kicker and he's going to see it, he's just going to kick it to number 11, Aiden Redburn right here, all by himself. And if his outside hammers are smart enough, they'll be able to get that. Oh!
And the ball falls right as he kicks it. So they're going to call it a re-kick. At this point, they may just get someone to hold it down. And if they get someone to hold it down, then the kick will be very, very shorter than what they would expect.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're going to have to get... They're going to have to get somebody to hold it.
Yep, they're going to get someone to hold it here to kick it off. That's number 86, the kicker and punter for Logan Rogersville. Definitely a really good kicker.
Ooh, and
Wow.
there's it.
They hit
my
the crossbar. Wow. What a kick.
Now, I kind of make jokes with my dad, especially. We should definitely implement something, at least in the NFL. If you kick it off, it should be worth like, I don't know, a point, 2 points, something like that, just to help aid the idea of having a good, strong kicker that can really get under it.
Here we go. Blandy in shotgun. Nobody around him. We could see Bolin on a reverse. Here we go. Daryl's going to punch it off to Bolin. Bolin has some free space. 52.
Yeah, Sebastian Michaud came off the line on a
Number
guard
17,
pull.
Chase Bolin with the reception.
Jace Bolin gets a really good gain close to the first down marker. It'll be second and very short, 2nd and 1 coming up for the Wolves offense. Just good play execution there by Wolves. Saw Michaud kind of pull off of that guard position or that tackle position and move towards the right where the pass was going to set up an extra blocker. But here we go, another run here to Bolin. Bolin isn't going to get anything. He may even lose a yard there.
Bolin, the ball carrier.
Officially goes for no gain. 3rd and inches coming up for the Wolves.
Yeah, I saw Landon Irvin immediately come off that ball, and he was coming off and he was going, but looked like Jace went where Landon had gone. That was Landon Irvin, number 75. So not sure if he saw a hole that he wanted to go to, but it's going to be 3rd and about a yard, maybe half a yard here.
Here we go, Burrow under center. Just got handed off to Daniels. Daniels, I think he got it. Forward progress.
He did.
He definitely did. That would be a Reed Spring first down. Good job to move the chains. They'll be down to around the 35, maybe 34 yard line.
From the Reed Spring 34-yard line.
It will be from the 34 yard line. Here we go. Blaney in shotgun, Daniels to his left. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here we go, deep pass to Dowdy. Dowdy may have it. He does. He gets out of bounds. Good pass there by Burrow to Dowdy. We've seen this connection all season. We've been this duo as the best in the Ozarks. So far for the past 3 weeks, they've been kind of dormant, kind of quiet. But now here we go. That will give them some momentum to try and get a touchdown to tie up the game.
Yeah, they've definitely been dormant, as you said, as of late. Say about halfway through this season, they kind of hit a stopping point, but they made it count when they needed it.
Here we go, Burrow got to hand it off to Daniel. Daniel finds a free open space. He gets some good yardage there, maybe a first down. Great job by the offensive line to block and get him that space that he needed.
Yeah, very nice job there by Chris Daniels.
First down at 10.
1st and 10, 21-yard line. They are counting on the red zone right
He
now.
made 11 yards on that run.
Here we go, Blandy in shotgun, Daniels to his left yet again.
So if it was
Blandy's
in
going
this
to
position,
throw it. He's going to throw it deep towards the end zone. Does he have it? Yes!
Oh, he comes up with it.
Touchdown, Wolves. The score now, 10-9. Wolves just an extra point away from tying it up. What a pass by Blandy Burrow.
Now the question is, we do see Miguel Campos come in. The question at some point kind of has to be, when do you put Blandy in for the 2-point conversion? Because if it kind of goes into a late 4th quarter shootout here, I don't know. I'm not.
Here we go.
I like my team, but I'm kind of worried if
Campos.
we would be able to hold our own against that.
Campos to kick it through the uprights. The snap, hold, and it is up and good. Tie game here in Rogersville. Wolves capitalize on great passes to both Dowdy, and I believe that next one was to Preston or Mitchell. I have no clue. I couldn't see, but I know that 13, James Dowdy, was to the right, and Burrow threw to the left. Usually, maybe Mitchell or Fiflet or Preston is there. So, nonetheless, a great pass by
for
Burrow
sure. Not
to
even
the end
just a
zone.
pass, a great drive there by Burrow and co.
And here we go. Now Logan Rogersville back on their heels to try and answer back. And, they're just going to try and run the ball, maybe run out the clock for a 3rd quarter to put it into the 4th.
If the Wolves can get a quick, and I mean quick stop here with 1:52 left in the 3rd,
Wolves still in bunch formation on the kickoff.
They're waiting for the whistle. There's the whistle.
Yep, they're going to spread out. Maybe we could see another squib kick go the Wolves' way.
He's set up, ready for it, but
here we go, another squib kick up, and the ball is dropped but recovered by number 22. So out comes the Logan Rogersville offense looking to answer back. It's currently tied 10-10. 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, it definitely feels like this third quarter flew by. Not sure how it happened, but it definitely did. So now Logan Rogersville going to come out, led by Colby Ballou, who a running back and linebacker who transitioned to this quarterback position. He's doing all right with it, but if they had their original starting quarterback, I think it'd be definitely a different game.
Here we go, another run by number 22, and he gets a pretty good gain there. Able to get around 3 or 4. So it will be second and kind of medium for this offense. That may be second and closer to the first down marker than I thought.
Second down and 6.
Second and 6. So a 4-yard run there. I mean, if they keep on running 4-yard runs, they will definitely drive down the field in no time. Another run by the quarterback. The Wolves able to stuff it out pretty well. Again, may have gotten 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Number 19, Keegan Fish.
Number 19, Keegan Fish on the tackle. He's been kind of that standout guy on the edge. He has, I believe, he may have 2, maybe 3 sacks on the season. 3rd and 1 coming up. That gain was of 5 yards. I expect just a kind of QB run right up the middle here. Wolves are loading the box, and yes, and I think he got it. I think he for sure got it.
Logan Rogersville is kind of the epitome of play to the whistle, and I mean that. A little bit of bias here. They're pushing on our offensive players, or on not our offensive players, our defensive linemen. There's a Wildcat first down, but they're just going. They're not stopping until they hear that whistle, and then they're getting that extra push.
Here we go. Rogersville in shotgun. Number 1 to his left. It'll be a fake end around, and good job by Preston to stay home, but got blocked out of the play. Another good gain. That is very close to a first down.
Second down and 1 from the Reed Spring 43-yard line.
That will be the end of the third quarter. Your Wolves 10, the Wildcats 10. We'll be right back after this short commercial break from your local sponsors.
Welcome back here to RS Plus TV. That was an exciting third quarter. It felt like it flew by. Both teams finally struck pay dirt in a touchdown. 10-10 here. We got 12 minutes of playing time here in Rogersville, Missouri, here at Logan Rogersville High School. Keeson, what's the Wolves defense got to do right here?
Stop the run. I mean, they've been getting plummeled on those quarterback draws, quarterback outside runs. It's 2nd and 1 after that really good run. The Wolves have to stop them on this drive and score again to get even more momentum. If not, Rogersville's just going to score on them, and then all the momentum's back on Rogersville's side.
Well, for sure, Colby Ballou is definitely, he's working hard for sure.
Here we go. Play in session. Ballou in shotgun with number 1 to his left, 82 to his right. Here we go, just another quarterback draw, and he's gonna easily get a first down. That bunch set has definitely killed us Wolves, you know, in this second half.
Yeah, we don't have a way to stop it. The run has been our enemy all season long. We have not been able to stop it. It was exploited in the fourth quarter against Monette, where we barely squeaked out with a win. Very much exploited there in the second week by Jack Cheney. And then every team has figured out, if you have a running back, put him in and run. Kobe Ballou going to keep it. I don't think he's going to make much, maybe 1 yard at most on that run.
He got a little bit of a surge there, maybe a gain of 3 or 4.
Tackle by number 52.
Could come up 2nd and 6.
Be 2nd down and 6. From the Reed Spring.
So 2nd and 6 coming up for the Wolves defense. The run has just plagued them so far today. And we talked about this earlier today during school. We said, hey, if the Wolves want to win, that running game has to be stopped at all costs. And so far, they have not been able to do that. Another quarterback run. I mean, at this point, you just kind of got to expect it. This time,
stopped.
Really good play there by the Wolves to stop them at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1. So it will be 3rd and 5. Maybe stay third and 4.
We got to get a stop here and force them to go for a field goal. But even then again, we know they're going to make that field goal. They have the capacity for it. They have such a strong kicker and punter in one.
Here we go. 22 in shotgun. Just gonna take it and just run again. He might have gotten that.
Kobe Ballou, the ball carrier.
I'm not sure if he made it.
By number 55.
They're gonna say yes. 1st down, Wildcats. And the Wolves unable to stop them yet again. They're on the 21-yard line, knocking on the red zone. And once you let them into the red zone, that's whenever stuff starts getting out of hand, for sure. Here we go, Ballou in shotgun, 1 to his left. Another run by the quarterback. I mean, this has gone insane.
They finally stop it, but not after the gain of 1 or 2 yards.
Stop by number 10, Daniel Flifflet.
Daniel Flifflet on the tackle.
Kobe Ballou is slow to get up. He's taking a couple big hits. 2nd and 5 there on the 16-yard line, but he's taking a couple of giant hits. He's definitely feeling it. I don't know if we're going to see the effects of a rough game tonight, but he'll definitely be feeling it tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Logan Rogersville is just pounding it in the run game. Here we go. Another quarterback run to the same side as they have been for the past 5 plays. That time may have been short of the 1st down. It will be 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 or 2, I believe. 3rd and 2 to the 13-yard line. They are knocking inside the 10-yard line. If they get the 1st down, they are inside the 10-yard line. And at that point, it's 1st and goal. And now number 9 is behind number 22 with number 1 in that slot position. They're going to hand off to 9. I think he may have gotten it. I think he may have gone forward progress and gotten the 1st down.
That was Brady Buckman, number 9, on the carry. Not sure if they made it.
I don't see the markers. 4th and 1. The Wolves has stopped them, but it's 4th and 1. They are right there, and they're going to go for it. It's time for the Wolves defense to man down. They're going to go quarterback sneak. And a flag on the play. That could be false start and a little extracurricular.
Yeah, what happened is they faked the quarterback sneak, and then Kobe Ballou took the ball way out, and he was...
I think that's false start on the offense. Yes, it is.
Oh, my.
That's going to push them back 5 yards. 4th and 6 coming up, and they're bringing out the field goal team.
That's good to see. Yeah, he's a good field goal kicker, but that is amazing to see compared to Kobe Ballou taking it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, if the Wolves, even if the Wolves let up 3 points, that's a huge win because now they can go downfield, score a touchdown, maybe even take a lot of time off this clock, score a touchdown, and be up by 4. Here we go, the snap.
Oh, it's almost blocked.
And it's up and good. Wow, that went over the field goal bars. Stuart McDonald, the man of the hour for Logan Rogersville.
Yeah, Chase Bolin laid it all out. Said, I'm just gonna die for it and hope. Was not able to make it. We've only had we have had a blocked kick. Just one this season.
It was last week. I believe it was Spencer Michaud who just kind of laid his hands up there. Aurora kicked it kind of low, and it got blocked.
Yeah, he's got pretty big hands, and there's some meat on his bones. They're very strong hands. So yeah, just kind of said no, field goal not happening. Turned it over, and the Wolves got that ball back last week.
Yeah, but here we go. Now the Wolves are trailing by 3. They have to go downfield and score a touchdown. And Logan Rogersville knows that. They know, hey, if we let them score here, we are in trouble because they can't just go downfield because they'll be down by 4. They can't just go downfield and kick another field goal. They have to score a touchdown if we score a touchdown. And Logan Rogersville so far has scored 1 touchdown, but that was only because they were at the 30-yard line to start out. I feel like whenever Logan Rogersville is pinned back deep in their own territory, they just get tired. They get tired, and the Wolves take advantage of it. So here we go. I think this may be an onside kick. No. Hey, that's a booming kick. Whoa. Someone just got laid out on the kick return team. But out comes the Wolves offense. They're going to start at the 4-yard line.
35. That's still huge. Yeah. I mean, when you have a guy like Colby Ballou who is definitely the workhorse of the offense and he's doing work on defense, he's definitely going to get tired, and I can't blame him. He's doing so much. It's like having Chris Daniels do everything. Chris Daniels does a lot, but we have a lot of other weapons that we're able to call on. And as I talk about him, there's Chris Daniels. He's going to run the end around.
He's got free space. He gets out of bounds. Good run there by Chris Daniels, able to shed a couple tacklers and gets the first down and plenty more. That went from the 35 all the way to around the 45 on the other side of the field. Good run and good blocking.
Yeah, made it across midfield. So first 10 on the 47-yard line. We are in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes and 42 seconds left. The Wolves can definitely wind it down. That'd be amazing. Wind it down as much as possible and go down and score. That's what we want.
Another run here by Daniels. He almost had open space, but was stuffed out by the defense.
Backfield just
gets a gain of
swallowed.
2.
Second down at 9.
Gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Wolves. Just trying to run down some clock. 7:20 left in the game. Here you go, Blaney in shotgun. I don't see a running back near him. There's bunch set 4. He's going to go deep for Dowdy. Dowdy's going to track it down. And
Oh my gosh, he has it!
What a catch! Oh, and they're going to call incomplete. The ball popped out.
Pass intended for number 13,
Wow.
James Dowdy.
He
Number
couldn't
13,
come
Jeffrey
up with it.
Eifart,
I thought
defending
he
on
for
the play.
sure caught that.
If he caught it, it was going to be at the 1 or 2 yard line. Oh
It
my.
drops, and it's now 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for this offense.
46-yard line.
Could have been a little bit of a pass interference on that. Did not get called, so.
They're going to quick set to the line. This may just be a play to try some offsides. No, they're going to hand it off to Daniels, I believe. I mean, I don't want to speculate too much, but I don't know about that play call. A run on 3rd and 9.
Tackle by number
But hey, I'm
22,
not the
Cody
coach.
Ballou.
I mean, McFarland knows a lot more than I ever would.
Yeah.
And they're going to go for it.
With 5, they're going to have to go for it. I mean, they're on the 42-yard line. You can't punt it. You can't kick a field goal. Miguel Campos doesn't have
Tries
just
to
an
jump
absolute.
offsides.
Miguel Campos doesn't have a cannon for a leg, and there's going to be a timeout called by Reed Spring.
Yeah, Burrow just tried to get him to jump offsides, was unable to do it, and now a decision's going to have to be made. Do you want to punt it away, possibly go for it and give them field position, or do you want to kind of, I guess, I don't know, go for it? So here we go, timeout called by the Wolves. Just gonna talk it over. Either they punt it away here and give the ball back to Logan Rogersville, or possibly go for it. And I think they may be going for it on 4th and 5. Remember, if they don't convert here, Logan Rogersville gets amazing field position.
And as you said, they get tired, it seems like. But on the 42-yard line on the opposite field,
that's perfect placement to go down and score.
For sure.
Especially for Logan Rogersville. Here we go. Biggest play of the game, probably right here. Burrow in shotgun. Daniels to his left. We have Nathan Mitchell and Zach Preston in slot. A bunch formation, I think. He's going to shuffle past it to Daniel Fiflet. He got the first
down.
Daniel Fiflet has the first down.
Number 10, Daniel Fiflet.
Wow. What a play call.
My heart was racing there. I'm like, what's going to happen? How is he going to make that? Because I thought he was going to roll quarterback left, but saw Dan, flipped it. Dan went right up the middle, and there we got a first down. It's a brand new ball game.
What a play call by Andy McFarland. Here we go. Bro, in under center, and Daniels gets a good run here, close to the first down. Just going to have to kind of shove off some time.
Tackle by number 13,
6:03 and counting here. Because they didn't get the first down, they will not stop it.
Here we go, second and 2.
The Wildcat 24-yard line.
Here you go, Burrow is going back under center with Daniels right behind him. They're going to flip it off to Daniels. He doesn't get anything.
Loss of 2 yards, I would say.
Wow. 3rd and 5 coming up. Same scenario as last time. Here we go. Bro going back to sideline. Get the play call from Mr. McFarland. Here we go.
3rd down and 5.
3rd and 5 coming up at the 26-yard line. Blaney in shotgun with Daniels to his right. He's going to hand off. Daniels gets to the outside. He doesn't have it. It's going to come up 4th down.
It's short, though. It's real short.
It's going to be 4th and 3.
I thought it was shorter
Another
than that.
big play coming up. That last 4th down conversion was at 6, almost 7 minutes. Now it's 5 minutes left in the game. And, I mean, this is an even bigger play than the last one.
Yeah, this is a nail-biter right here. This could make or break the game. We got to get it here. Knock on wood. Come on, Blaney.
Here we go, Blaney looking to pass it. He's got Fiflet wide open over the middle. First down, Reed Spring, and he's inside the 10-yard line.
Dan Fiflet on an amazing pass there, able to find it at the 9-yard line, sacrificed his body, put his shoulder down, and just went for it. Blaney coming out.
So here we go.
He's got 16, 15, 14 seconds on the play clock.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Now's time. This will make and break our season.
I formation.
Daniels outside. He's got the edge. He make it in. Does he get it?
They say he doesn't, but
he's very close.
He's
down
at
to
the
the
1-yard
1. I thought for sure he touched the pylon and got in, but the refs call him short. And wow. Second and goal at the 1 yard line. I have butterflies and goosebumps at the same time right now. Here we go. That's number 52 right behind Burrow. It's just going to be a little brotherly shove. Is he going to get in?
Yep, he'll get in.
Touchdown, Wolves!
And that was an amazing touchdown. We stacked that. We had Devin Hartzfeld in there and Sebastian Michaud in the back. Blandy took it, went behind him, and just pushed. So now here's a big thing right here. Blandy right there as he's walking off the field has done the work. Miguel Campos has to put it up and put us up by 4.
Come on.
Thank you, Blandy. Thank you.
Big time kick here. Yes, thank you, Blandy.
3:29 left in the game.
They're looking to block it.
That's
Here we go.
false
The
start.
hold. And it's in.
There was a
Yes.
false start there, but it doesn't matter. The kick is good. Wolves are up 17-13. A field goal will not do it, Mr. Chaplin. It will not do it. They have to go down and get a touchdown.
Wow. What a game so far today. That could have been the winning score, but hold on. Hold your horses.
Pump your brakes, ladies and gentlemen.
There's still 3.5 minutes left in the game. We know the Wildcats, they can get downfield pretty quick if they get some open lanes.
But the big question is here, as you pointed out, and I had noticed this, Kobe Ballou and the Logan Rogersville offense kind of gets tired. They gas out towards the end of their drive.
They have to pin them deep if they want to win this game.
If they go for an onside kick, they got to recover. If they don't, Miguel has to get into this ball like he never has before. He has to kick it as deep as he can. Have his hammers run down the sideline and make that tackle.
I don't think onside kick is the best decision here at this point. Just put a leg into it, put a boot into it, Mr. Campos, and get it deep down in their own territory. Here we go. Kickoff team fans out. Campos to kick it off.
And they're going to go onside kick, sir.
This is a nail biter.
Oh, he
No.
fakes it.
Big boot here. And this is going to go.
Oh, but he touches it.
Oh. Ah.
Oh.
He touches it out of bounds.
He
That's
knows
a
the
that's a
rules.
good, smart player right there.
Yeah.
So they're going to go down to the 35-yard line, I believe, to start off this drive.
These two refs are talking because it's illegal for you to do that, but it is out of bounds, so it may offset and maybe be a touchback. I'm not 100% sure. Let's listen to the play call here.
Yep, they're going to place it at the 35-yard line.
Yep, they called a kick out of bounds.
Smart player there. The rule is if you walk out of bounds and you touch the ball, even if it's in bounds, if you're out of bounds, that ball is ruled out of
Your
bounds.
body is completely out of bounds, so you are technically just something out of bounds. So,
Here we go. 22 in shotgun. No one behind them. Here's the time to batten down the hatchets if you're the defensive players.
Chase is the only safety. Fakes a
A fake run, and he gets
he's gonna be
stopped behind the line. Great play here by the Wolves defense, and 22 is slow to get up.
Kobe Blue has had a workhorse night.
Ooh.
He was swallowed up, as you said, by that offense. By Lucas Wattenberger, I saw the Michaud twin, and I saw Landon Irvin there, just to name a few.
So second and long here for the Wildcats, 2nd and 13 to be exact. This is the time, if you're a Wolves defensive player, to start batting down. Here we go, 22 in shotgun. It's a bunch formation. No one out to the outside. Flags on the play.
Oh, dang it.
This is full
It's on
start on
the
the offense. That's going to back him up even more.
It's going to be 2nd and 17, Keyston Chaplin. Oh, my gosh.
Wow. This is nightmare scenario if you are Logan Rogersville.
It's going to be 2nd and 18.
Wow.
It's going to be 2nd and...
Here
It's
we
going to be
go.
2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line.
What a game, Mr. Hafer. What a game.
2 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the game.
Yeah, the clock is still ticking even after that penalty. So here we go. 22 in shotgun with number 1 right behind to him.
Wolves need to batten down the hatches right here.
Here we go. Fake handoff. He's going to throw it. He's going to throw it up. Intercepted! Intercepted by Dowdy. The Wolves get the ball back. Holy!
Interception by number 13.
Oh
Intercepted
my
by
goodness!
James Dowdy. Read the pass perfectly. Oh my gosh. Keyston Chaplin. Have you not seen a more perfect play there? So the Wolves are not going to throw it. You know what they're going to do?
Run it. Absolutely run it. Remember, there is still 2:24 left in the
so
game.
victory formation would not be possible.
No, sir. They have to get a couple. They have to get 2 first downs in order to keep this game in their hands.
All right, then. Whew. That's a big sigh of relief that you guys just heard here.
Here we go. Oh, he gets a good run. That was Chris Daniels, the reliable, out of the backfield. And that will get around 2nd and 5. I think Logan Rogersville is going to call a timeout. Good, smart decision there by the coach.
Let's take a deep breath right there.
Wow.
Holy, what just happened? Let's figure out what just happened.
Let's analyze this play. So, what happened was they went back for a pass. We know 22 can definitely pass the ball, but
hasn't done it a lot, though.
he was rushed out of his mind. Had a guy right in his face as they released it. The guy hit his arm. The ball just went up and flying. It was kind of accurate, but it made the runner who was running to go stop and have to turn, and that's whenever Dowdy, the free safety, Mr. probably going D1, absolutely ball hawked it out of the air and landed down, and the Wolves have the ball now. That was the first charged timeout from Logan Rogersville, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe they have only one more. I'm not so sure.
They haven't changed it on the scoreboard, but Keyston, 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Second 5 on the 43-yard line.
Yeah, the Wolves are gonna have to get 2 first downs. Not 1, not 0, 2. Because if you just get a first down, they'll give them around a minute 30.
Yeah.
But if
sure.
you get 2 first downs,
it's almost certainly ball game.
Yes, sir. And a flag on the play. I believe this might be false start. Oh no.
Not sure who it's on though.
Here we go.
Here's the play. Or here's the call.
Everyone is dead silent waiting for this call.
False start.
False start on the offense. So that'll bring them back 5. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Wolves. That is definitely not a good sign. Here we go. They're just going to have to run it yet again. 2:09 left in the ball game. Bro's just going to hand it off to Daniels. Daniels is... Oh, he keeps on going. Now he's finally stopped.
Tackles, it seems like.
Believe that'll be a gain of around 4 or 5. Timeout, Logan Rogersville. Their 2nd of the half, I believe.
What they're not wanting them to do is... What they're going to do is run down the clock, obviously. The Wolves would run it down, the play clock, and then just call a timeout, you know? And then they run a play and do the same thing. Because the Wolves have 3 timeouts. So, I mean, it's... Logan Rogersville doesn't like the position they're in, and to be frank with you, I get it. But Wolves are in the driver's seat to win this game. It wasn't clean. It was not clean whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen, but they should be able to get it done.
Here we go. The Wolves need a first down. 3rd and 5. What are they going to do? They have 2 options here. They can either, 1, run it with Chris Daniels and try and get the first, or they could pass it and take a risk. So here we go, the Wolves offense coming back out. That's Bolin and Daniels right next to Burrow.
Wind is picking up.
Sir, yes, sir. Here we go. Gonna hand it off to Bolin. Bolin, he may get... I don't know if he got it per se, but he got very close, and that is the last timeout for Logan Rogersville.
17, Jace Bullen, the ball carrier. Timeout.
The final timeout for the Wildcats. So if the Wolves get a first down here, all they have to do is victory formation, kneel it. But
It is 4th and 2.
it is 4th and 2. 1:50 left in the game. We've seen this before. Earlier, before they got that touchdown, 4th and 2. They just gave it to Chris Daniels or Jace Bowen, or they shuffle past it to Daniel Fifflet, and they got the first. So, a big play call coming up for the Wolves. This could be the deciding factor of the game.
Yeah, Daniel Fifflet has had a couple of the deciding plays. He had that shovel pass that got us that first down, and then Brandy went over the top to him on the 9-yard line that allowed us to score during that drive. So, I mean,
it is a chilly, chilly night tonight. It's getting windy too. This is kind of like a movie scenario going on here.
yeah, Wildcats aren't going to be going out without a fight.
And here we go. Daniels gets the first down. That could be ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Victory formation coming up for the Wolves. And the clock's not ticking.
It is a first down, so it's not going to tick. Just not yet. I'm not 100% sure.
Here we go,
It's
ladies and
because
gentlemen.
It's in 2-minute warning, so it will not tick, Keyston. Just
Oh, they're starting the clock
Okay.
now. They are running it. 1:40 left in the game, and it looks like the Wolves will just go in victory formation. Wow. What a matchup tonight.
Wow, that was insane. Keyston, as we have a minute and a half left, they're just handshaking. Keyston, what are your thoughts on that game? Talk me through the first half and the second.
The first half, I mean, it was stupid slow. We started off really slow and really fragile. We got the 3 points on the board, but so did Logan Rogersville. Then Logan Rogersville comes out, scores a touchdown. We answer back. Logan Rogersville then kicks a field goal. We answer back with a touchdown. And then, finally, the interception by none other than James Dowdy over the top to seal the game. And also the run by Chris Daniels to seal the game, too.
Gosh, yeah.
And this could very well be the last play of the game. Yes, it will be. 35 seconds. There's only 36 seconds
Yep.
on the play
So-
clock. That'll be the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. Only 2 field goals in the first half, 1 on each side. We saw a player get ejected in the first half. That was insane. I've never seen that in high school football. So that's the end of the ball game. Score 17-13. Been a cold game, but Wolves get the win. We will be back at home at Carl Langley Field to play the Mount Vernon Mountaineers.
Likely for the Big 8 East Conference title, just like last year. We will see you then, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Have a safe night. Good night, everyone.
Our stadium clean by throwing away